What's going on, guys? So we're trying to repair the tail lights for the 99 c230. This was on the c230 we had, and it kept blowing out this top bulb. So I went to the junkyard and I got this replacement one, but now this one is starting to blow out my fuse or my light bulb again. And I was looking at it, and you can see the plastic welded the little tabs. They did a pretty good job on the ones down here, but the ones up here, for some reason, they barely plastic welded it down. You can see if I press down on it, look at how much plastic's still left over. So what I realized is happening is, as this plastic gives out, this metal plate starts to come up, and then the light bulb just keeps kind of touching the contact in there. I don't know if you can see it. And that one is just bent, putting pressure, upward pressure on the bulb. So that one's putting upward pressure on here, and then the bulb is getting grounded out by this plate. So since it's barely touching, I'm guessing that's what's blowing my bulbs out. So it's really hard to find these at the junkyard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little soldering iron. I'm gonna press down on this plate, and then I'm gonna melt the tabs down so that they look like these. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up that contact in there, and then I'm gonna take a little pick, and I'm gonna take a little pick, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up a little bit more so that it's putting more tension on the bulb, because over time I'm pretty sure it gets pressed down. So I'm just gonna open it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna weld these down in place, and then we're gonna see if that works. I'm gonna do that for both of them, so I have both of them ready to go in case one fails. But if that doesn't work, then I'll eventually just put a little screw through here. Yeah, so I'll put a little screw through here, a tiny one, just to hold this plate down. But I see that's the common issue for all of these. The plate gets loose, then the bulb's just bouncing on that contact, barely making any contact, so I'm guessing that's what keeps blowing it out. So I already got my iron hot. Let's weld this plastic down. I'm gonna press down on it with a screwdriver as I weld it in place, let it dry, then let it go, and then do the other three. This one the previous owner tried to glue it down, so I gotta clean up this glue, but let's get everything. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's silicone. They use silicone to try to glue it down, but silicone ain't gonna hold it. When you put your light bulb in, it's gonna have tension with this bottom plate, and it's just gonna push the plate up, so we're gonna clean that out. Alright, make sure you press the plate down. Make sure it's flat in there. Making sure it's in there all the way, so when I plastic weld it, it'll keep it in place. Alright, here we go, guys. I'm gonna hold it down, put some pressure on this plate with the screwdriver, and then melt it slowly. There you go. This works perfect. It almost leaves it looking like the original welds. Just don't touch this part where the light bulb goes. Just keep it on the plastic tab only. Go little by little. And then I think you should clean your iron every time you press it, just so, because it kind of sticks to the old plastic and lifts it up. Burn yourselves. Get rid of the old plastic. Now we got one. I'm gonna do the one on the other side first, crisscross. Yeah, when you don't clean your iron, it kind of leaves a rough texture. Scrape that old plastic off. Smooth it out. Check it out, guys. Okay, it kind of looks like this. See, I guess you can make it look pretty. You smooth it out, but don't want to mess with it too much. I'm gonna do these last 2 tabs. Just press straight down, and then don't touch it. All right, last one to go. And that's it, guys. That's one. The plate is nice and sturdy now. Now I'm gonna clean the contact on the inside here with a scraper, a razor blade, whatever you could fit in there. Just clean it until it's nice and shiny. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of green, so I'm just gonna scrape all that off. Scrape all that off, make it look nice. And then with my little pick, I'm just gonna come in here and just lift this contact up a little bit. Don't break it, don't pry too much. If anything, I would stick a pick in here to hold the plate down. I'll put your finger right here and then just pry it up a little bit like that. Okay, and then that'll give you more tension, upward tension when you put your light bulb in. Alright guys, you want it nice and shiny. And this is the plate for that contact, so just put your finger on it. Put some pressure on it, it keeps it from moving on you. This one's clean, one down. Alright, let's do the second one. This one's the same. The plate bounces. It's extremely loose. Alright, I'm gonna start with this bottom one first. Just hold it and press it straight down. It'll spread outward by itself. Okay. Let it dry, don't touch it, don't burn yourself. We got one down. Let's do the one across from it. Put some pressure on it with your flathead. Just downward pressure, okay? Clean your iron. Clean the residue off your iron. Let's do the other two. We'll do this one. Okay, let's do the last one. Alright guys, that's how your tab should look. They look like the original ones. And like I said, if these fail, then just literally drive a tiny screw through it. But I'm happy with it. Let's see. I gotta clean this contact point, but yeah, let's test it out. Yeah, I can feel it's nice and snug. Before, you can feel the plate lift up when you put your light bulb in. So I'm assuming it was a weak contact. So let's clean this up. We'll go get some new light bulbs, and then the repair is done. And that's how you save your rear tail light. This is just a ground plate. Alright guys. Okay, we cleaned up our contact. Right where the bulb touches. Just get the crud off of it. And we're gonna put some pressure on this plate here. We're gonna come in here. And what I'm doing is I'm going in like this and then spinning it. And I'm using the shape of the pick to kind of pry that little tab open. And don't go crazy, you just want to give it more tension. Right, there it is. Perfect. Now we can go try it out on the car because it was going out on us. What's going on? Alright, we're here with the Benz. There she is, still living. The C230. We're gonna test the lights out. See if our repair worked. Alright guys, we're testing our workout. Go ahead, press the brake. And there she is, it works. So that's a fix for you guys if you're on C230. Brake lights go out, it's this plate. It comes loose. Alright guys, the C230, 99 C230 lives again. It was parked for a while because of that brake light issue. So I can drive it again.